Let's remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Shri Radha Ramano Jayati Nindantam Pulukotkarena Vikasanni Prapasuna Chavim Prodhvi Kritya Bhujadvayam Hari Hari Iti Uchchai Vadantam Muhu Nityantam Drutamashru Nirjarchayehi Sinchantam Uravitalam Gayantam Nijaparshadehi Parivritam Shri Gaurachandram Namaha. Let us remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is he doing? He is doing Sankirtan along with all of his associates. And he's looking so radiant. The radiance, the brilliance of his face, of his whole body is surpassing the beauty of Kadamba flowers. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when you look at him externally, he has the complexion of Radharani and the heart of Radharani, the mood of Radharani. He is Krishna who is incarnated in these two, taking these two qualities of Radharani. So when we look at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha and Krishna are there together. And this form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra along with his associates, and he is ecstatic. He has raised his hands, he's jumping on the ground, and all the ecstatic symptoms are manifested on his body, and tears are rolling down on his cheeks, and then the tears are falling on the ground, spreading love everywhere. These tears are not ordinary tears, they are the tears of love. Let's remember Vrindavan Barsana, the wind blowing there when it touches the sari of Srimati Radharani and blows and comes and it touches Shri Krishna. It attracts the mind of Shri Krishna. And who is Shri Krishna? He is attracting the mind of the yogis and all the meditators. That Krishna, who is very difficult to achieve, his mind also gets agitated by the aroma that the wind is carrying. Aroma of Srimati Radharani's transcendental body that the wind is carrying. Yasyaha kadapi vasananjala khelanotha dhanyati dhanya pavanena kritarthamani yogindra durgam gatir madhusudano api tasya namastu vrishabhanubhuvo dishe api. We bow down, we pay our obeisances to Vrindavan, to Barsana, to Javat, to Raval, to Govardhan, to Ramanreti, to wherever your mind is going right now. All the entire Vraj area, the 84 course of Vrindavan. Now, we remember Radharani's lotus feet and the dust at her lotus feet. We take it and we apply on our foreheads. This dust, it is not an ordinary dust. This is a charm. Vashikaran Churna that attracts. Whom does it attract? It attracts the mind of Krishna. If anybody wears that dust on their forehead, Krishna comes there. He cannot hold himself. The yogis, the Bhagavatas, the Shukdev, Brahma, they all cannot claim that Krishna is always with them. And Krishna comes running for them just because they're meditating or they just want him to be there. They can't say, but gopis do say. Krishna is always hovering around them. Why? Because they are wearing the dust of Srimati Radharani on their forehead. They know where Srimati Radharani is. The Sahacharis knows which Kunj Radharani is going to get today. And when they're walking behind, when they're following Radharani, I told you yesterday, they follow in groups. All the Manjaris are following. They have things in their hand. They have flowers, they have garland, they have musical instruments, they have fragrances, everything they take to the Kunj. They have foodstuffs. They have juices, they have games, whatever is required for the couple to enjoy. So all these manjaris, they take everything like this, and then they're going to these beautiful groves, kunj, nikunj, and those secret groves where they're going to meet. So they are the ones who know where Radharani is. And while they're going there, when Radharani goes from one place, they pick up that dust and they just throw on each other to anoint each other with that dust. So let's remember that dust. We are also part of that group. We are also manjaris. We are also walking, and that dust is falling on us too. यो ब्रह्मेश्वरादिसुदुरूहपदारविन्दम् श्रीमत्परागपरमाद्भुत वैभवायाः सर्वार्थसाररसवर्षिकृपाददृष्टे तस्याः नमोऽस्तु वृषभानुभुवो महिम्ने यो ब्रह्मरुद्रशुकनारदभीष्ममुख्यै रालक्षितो न सहसा पुरुषस्य तस्य सद्यो वशीकरणचूर्णमनन्तशक्तिं तं राधिकाचरणरेणु आधाय मूर्धनि यदा पुरुदार्य गोप्यः काम्यं पदं प्रियगुणैरपि पिच्छमौलिः भावोत्सवेन भजतां रसकामधेनुं तं राधिकाचरणरेणुमहं स्मरामि. Now we remember Vrindavan, this Vrindavan where we have entered along with the Manjaris, and Radharani is walking. She's all decked up in beautiful silken garments. You can choose your color, whichever you want. Yesterday we were having saffron blouse and blue skirt. Today let it be saffron only. So let's dress her up in saffron, and she's going and she's wearing garlands also, which are in her hair, which are saffron colored flowers, and all her jewelry is all saffron today, shining with maybe some golden border. Huh? So that Radharani is walking, and when she walks in Vrindavan, what happens there? All the flowers start blooming, and the whole of Vrindavan becomes very fragrant. What happens to the bird? They are so happy. All the birds just start following her. From one bird will make a sound from here, and the birds in the other groves know, oh, Radharani is in this grove. They all fly. Different color birds are flying, and they're coming and following where Radharani is going. Like when, and then it becomes very crowded. They're perched. They are sitting on different branches, all the birds. And the trees, they are excited. Oh, Radharani is walking. And then what happens? Out of ecstasy, nectar starts coming out of their branches, their flowers. They're all dropping on the floors. And then they start dropping beautiful flowers wherever Radharani is going. And when Radharani goes on that area, that flower, everybody takes it and throws on each other. So it's a very festive environment in Vrindavan when Radharani comes. It's like the red carpet is laid for her. So today all saffron colored flowers are laid on the ground of Vrindavan, and Radharani is walking on that soft flowers. And all the deers and cuckoos and swans and peacocks and monkeys, they're all coming there, and Radharani has fruits in her hand, some bananas, and the monkeys come, and the Radharani gives it to the monkeys. The parrots come and sit on Radharani's shoulder, and Radharani has some dry nuts, and then she gives to the parrots. All these beautiful things. Radharani loves everybody, and all the manjaris are enjoying this, seeing, oh, how compassionate, how nice she is. Wherever she goes, she fills that place with happiness. And when she talks to anybody, everybody just becomes silent because they want to hear her talking. That's her beautiful voice. So let's remember this transcendental Vrindavan manifesting in our hearts. Radharani is walking, and her feet, just remember her feet. When she walks, on those grounds. She is leaving her footprints behind. Her feet, when we meditate, she's walking very soft, golden, anointed with red lac, some henna designs henna designs. Maybe those are made with, today the designs are made with red color and yellow color and white color. And she's wearing some beautiful anklets. And when she walks, those bells of the anklet are making some nice sound. And that sound is echoing everywhere in that grove. Radha Karavachit Pallava Vallari ke Radha Padank Vilasan Madhura Sthali ke Radha Yasho Mukhar Matta Khagavali ke Radha Vihara Vipine Ramatam Manome. Vaidakta Sindhu Anuraga Rasaika Sindhu Vatsalya Sindhu Rati Sandra Kripaika Sindhu Lavanya Sindhu Ramrita Chavirupa Sindhu Shri Radhika Spuratu Meridikeli Sindhu. May that Shri Radharani, who is like an ocean, let her always play in our heart, who is the ocean of expertise in love, who is the ocean of love itself, who is the ocean of compassion, who is the ocean of mercy, who is the ocean of brilliance, luster, radiance, who is the ocean of beauty. May that Radharani always, may that oceanic Radharani be always playing in our hearts. Next, yesterday we were doing, so after praying to Radharani like this, remembering her, we will go to the pastimes now. Yesterday we did a lot of sundar, beautiful pastimes. Sadgandha Malina Chandra Lavanga Sangha Tambula Samputa Madhishwari Mam Vahantim Shyamam Tamanumada Rasadabhi Sansaranti Shri Radhike Karunayanucharam Videhi. Yesterday, Saraswati Kinkri was requesting for what? She wants to be the maid servant of Srimati Radharani in every birth. Okay. And along with her, we are also praying the same thing. Oh Radharani, please be graceful on us. Please, please be graceful on us. We are not afraid of birth and death anymore. When we get into spiritual field, you know, we get introduced to this spiritual talks. When we were introduced to Gita, the whole thing was how to come out of this cycle of birth and death, right? When you read the Gita, it is how do we come out of this cycle of birth and death? Because we were so troubled with life that when somebody gave us this theory, we were like, oh, perfect. We want to come out of this life and death cycle. And Krishna says, just think of me and then you leave your body and then you will be freed from this cycle of birth and death. You don't have to come back to this world, this ocean full of pain and miseries, temporary pain and miseries. You don't have to come. Krishna says that. And that was when we were reading Gita. Even when we were reading Bhagavatam, yes, this is what is going on. We have to free ourselves by knowledge. We don't have to be living a bonded life. We can become liberated. All these things we are hearing. But after all that stage, once you fall in love, once you're purified, all that stage you pass and then you fall in love with Radha and Krishna. Truly, till then you have not fallen in love, because till then There is some desire of mukti, some desire of liberation. Getting my point? As long as we are practicing sincerely, everything given in the scriptures, in the Gita and Bhagavad, we are practicing our name, chanting and ekadashis and whatever has been given to us. We are doing it sincerely, but we still have a desire. What is the desire? Oh, we don't want to come back to this world again, isn't it? We have a desire. We want to be liberated. If somebody didn't give you that chocolate in the end, what will you do? Will you follow this? No, you're like, okay, I'm enjoying my world, leave me alone. But when the saints give you this chocolate, oh, you'll be liberated. You are suffering in this world. You'll be liberated if by chanting the name. And you're like, okay, let me chant the name. But here in this world, when after doing all that and slowly, when Radharani manifests in the heart, when all these Rasik saints manifest around you, and you get a chance by there to read the scriptures, these books, and you start realizing it is a different thing. You fall in love so much that you pray, oh Radharani, I'm okay. Give me more birth. I'm not worried about birth and death. My only request is, in every birth and death, every birth I take, please give me the association of Rasik saints. Please let me not forget you at all. Like in this life, for many years we forgot you. It took us so much years of this life to come to you. But Radharani, we are so much in love with you now. We love this seva so much. We always want to be doing this seva. Whether you keep us here or whether you keep us any place of the universe. There are multiple universes, places anywhere. But Radharani, wherever we are, we want to only serve you. We want to have this Manjari Bhav within us. Please, Radharani, please be graceful. So here he's saying, I'm okay, give me birth, I have no problem. My only thing is, I want to serve you. So yesterday, when we were serving Radharani, what we were doing? Radharani is eager to go and meet Shyam Sundar. And Radharani does not care what she just leaves the palace, and she's just heard the flute or the time has happened, and she's like, okay, Kinkari, we have to go. Saraswati, let's go. And then she leaves. And she's so maddened by love. She's so ecstatic. She does not even sometimes know the street, the address. She does not know. And it's all forests. And she's going there. So as us Manjaris, what do? Us Manjaris, we have to take care of that she's, we have to take care of her. So there will be a good group of Manjaris taking care of her. And then we have to take all the stuff in our baskets to the Kunj. We don't know what thing will be required. So accordingly, we keep our baskets ready with sandalwood, with camphor, with perfumes, with flowers, with flower garlands, with fruit juices, snacks, food stuff. We don't know everything. I mean, as Manjari, we have to do a lot of seva. So we keep it, and then we follow her, and we take her, and we make them meet. So yesterday, when Radharani left, Manjari Saraswati is saying, Radhike, stop. Let me come. Don't rush. Let me come. Don't hurry like this. You will forget the way. Let me come. I'll show you the way. I'll guide you. Don't forget me. I am in your service. And when Radharani takes her there, when they see the grove, the door of the grove, the entrance, Radharani becomes, she stops. Till then, she is in a hurry. After that, she just stops when she's at the gateway. She's like, oh, I don't think so I can do this. Saraswati, let's go back home. Let's go back home. I don't think so I can beat him. I don't look good even. Look at me. How I didn't even dress up. I just came like this. Saraswati, I don't think so I'm fit enough to go and meet. Let's go back home. And Saraswati is like, what are you talking? You're so beautiful. You don't have to worry about whether you're dressed up or not, because Radharani hadn't dressed up. She was so ecstatic she forgot. Sometimes it happens that, they describe that she's so maddened by love that she's like, okay, when she hears the flute, it's coming from that grove where they're supposed to meet, from the meeting place. She gets so ecstatic, she forgets to dress up. So sometimes she takes the bangles and tries to put it as nose ring. Or sometimes she'll take the earring and put it as nose ring. And the girdle, she wears. She wears it as necklace, and the necklace she takes it and she tries to wear it here on the head. And the head ornament she'll try to wear necklace. She's in ecstasy and she cannot understand, what am I doing? So Sakhis know all this, that she is right now cuckoo. She does not know what to do. Her only goal is to just reach to Krishna because it's getting late. So Sarasatis are always in service. So now when Radharani came to the grove, Radharani is like, I don't think so. I dressed up. Look at me. What have I worn? Oh, looks like I've worn the same dress what I was wearing in the morning. Oh, let's go back. I don't want to be here. I've not even combed my hair. Look at my hair. I don't even have good flowers. I don't have good ornaments. My necklace is not good. Oh, Manjari, what have we done? I don't think so. I can give him the happiness that he wants. He must be waiting for me so eagerly, and I don't think so. I'm fit for him. Let's go back. And yesterday, when we ended, Saraswati is like, no, you're looking so beautiful, so beautiful. You're youthful, full of vibrant youth. And when you walk so beautifully. When Krishna will look at you, he'll be enchanted. I can bet upon that. When Krishna will look at your eyes, that's it. He'll fall flat for you. And forget about your eyes. When he looks at your beauty, your bosom, and the feelings you hold for him in your heart, that shows off in your bosom, in your eyes, in your smile, in your teeth. The way you walk, when his eyes will fall on your gait, that's it. He'll start following you. Don't worry, Radharani. You're looking exquisitely beautiful today. Tonight, just go and have a good time with him. And Sakhi takes Radharani and gives Radharani's hand to Krishna's hand. And Sakhi comes out. So yesterday's Leela ended up here. लीला तो आप लोगों को याद हो गई. सखी ने कहा, सखी ने इनको लिया, हाथ पकड़ के अंदर ले गई और बाद में कहती हैं, okay, we'll sing Saras Kishore in the end. All right, so Sakhi goes. Sakhi is like, आपकी जय हो, आपकी रूप राशि की जय हो, लावण्य की जय हो, आपके कैशोर्य अवस्था की जय हो, आपके श्रृंगार की जय हो, आप दोनों अब मिलने वाले हैं, उस मिलन की जय हो. अब जब मिलन होगा रात्रि को, तो उसमें बहुत कुछ होगा. हम लोग मंजरी हैं. हमको तो उनके मिलन में मतलब दो सागरों का मिलन हो रहा है. एक आनंद के सागर, एक प्रेम का सागर. ये दो सागर जब मिलेंगे, एक दो चंद्रमा दो चकोर जब मिलेंगे, तो इस समय वृंदावन की क्या दशा होगी. सभी जगह प्रेम, प्रेम ही में डूब जाएगा वृंदावन. हम मंजरी तो बाहर बैठेंगे. हम मंजरी तो बाहर बैठ करके उस आनंद के, जो आनंद और प्रेम के सागर में डूब जाएंगे, अपने मन को डुबा लेंगे. हमें और क्या चाहिए. अंदर तो मिलन होता रहेगा. तो सखी ने जो कहा, पहले उसने अभिलाषा रखी कि मुझे अपनी किंकरी बना लो. फिर उन्होंने, सखी ने राधा रानी का स्मरण किया. फिर सखी खुद राधा रानी को लेकर के शयन का जो निकुंज है, संकेत निकुंज में, उस संकेत निकुंज में सखी ने जाकर के उनको रख करके आकर के अब वो बाहर बैठी हैं. आगे बोलती हैं, संलाप मुछल्लदनंग तरंग माला संक्षोभितेन वपुषा व्रजनागरेण प्रत्यक्षरं शरदपार रसामृताब्धिं श्रीराधिके तव कदानु शृणोमि दूरा. हे राधा रानी, कब मैं दूर से सुनूंगी. क्या सुनूंगी. जब आप व्रजनागर को मिलेंगी और मिलने से अनंग की तरंगे वहां जब उच्छलित होंगी, और जब अनंग की तरंगे उच्छलित होंगी, यानी प्रेम की तरंगे, जब आप मिलेंगे व्रजनागर को, और जब प्रेम की तरंगे जब उछाल मारेंगी, तो उस समय आपके मुख से जो मधुर वाणी निकलेगी, आप दोनों जो प्रेम में वार्तालाप करेंगे, मुझे वो कब सुनाई देगा। अब यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी मंजरी जो है थोड़ी चतुर है। कहाँ कहाँ से चली, पहले रिक्वेस्ट मुझे किंकरी बना लेना, मुझे किंकरी बना करके रखना, फिर तुम मुझे ऐसे छोड़ करके मत जाओ राधा, मैं तुम्हारे साथ आ रही हूँ, मैं तुम्हारी सहचरी हूँ, मैं तुम्हारी अनुचरी हूँ, चलो चलो मैं तुम्हें लेके चलती हूँ, फिर शयन कुंज तक लेकर जाओ। और फिर अब क्या मांग रही है, हे राधा रानी, कब वो दिन आएगा कि मैं दूर से बैठ करके आपके इन मधुर वार्तालापों को सुनूंगी। तो हम दूर बैठे हैं, यही है ना सेवा निवृत्त निकुंज में, दोनों बैठे हैं श्यामा श्याम, हम दूर बैठे हैं। अब यहाँ हंसी हो रही है, बोली हो रही है, ठट्टोली हो रही है, कुछ ना कुछ तो कान में जाएगा ही। अब दोनों जन जब बात करेंगे, दोनों जन जब हंसते हैं, मुस्कुराते हैं, तो होता वो हंस वो रहे हैं, लेकिन आनंद किसको आता है, हमको आता है ना। जैसे हम लोग पिक्चर देखने जाते हैं, दिल वाले दुल्हनिया पिक्चर देखने गए, तो उसमें जो जो एक्टर हीरो हीरोइन कर रहे हैं, उनको कितना आनंद आ रहा है हमको नहीं पता, हमें तो लग रहा है उनको आनंद आ रहा है, लेकिन वो पिक्चर देख देख के हमको कितना आनंद आता है, पिक्चर के गाने देख करके या पिक्चर के गाने के भाव सुन करके बारंबार हमको आनंद आता है कि नहीं। तो सबसे ज्यादा आनंद कौन ले रहा है, हम। उसी प्रकार से जब निकुंज में जब सेवा में हम लगते हैं, तो अंदर तो ये दोनों श्यामा श्याम बातें कर रहे हैं, इनकी प्रेम भरी मधुर मधुर वाणी चल रही है, सब जगह वृंदावन में सुनाई दे रही है हल्की हल्की, और आनंद में मंजरियां भाव विभोर होती जाती हैं। तो ये कह रही है, कब वो दिन आएगा कि मैं दूर से बैठ करके ये आलाप जो आप प्राण वल्लभ के साथ करेंगी, मैं कब वो सुनूंगी। आप दोनों अधीर हो जाएंगे आपके मिलन में, और उस अधीरता में जब आप दोनों विक्षुब्ध हो जाएंगे, उसमें जो आपके मुख से वाणी निकलेगी, हे राधा रानी, मैं वापस वो सुनना चाहती हूँ। और ये तो केवल मंजरियों को ही सौभाग्य है, वो सुन पाएंगे, और कोई नहीं सुन सकता, इसमें तो कोई जा ही नहीं सकता मंजरी के अलावा, है ना। सो हियर if you so now Sakhi goes on, her mood is only in that, so she has taken Radharani, she has taken her to the grove, and then they both are sitting there, and then Sakhi comes out, Manjri comes out. We do that in our seva, we make Radha and Krishna meet together, we do whatever seva we have to do, and then we leave the couple alone and we come out and we sit outside in the other parts of the grove. And when the couple are meeting, they look at each other, they smile. Because Radharani is a little shy, so Krishna usually will start the conversation. He tries to make things very convenient for her, very comfortable for her. Maybe he'll crack a joke. And when he cracks a joke, Radharani starts laughing or smiling. And then when she starts laughing, her shyness little slowly, gradually goes away. And then she allows herself. She becomes a little free to him. And then Krishna and Radha are talking, laughing. Sometimes they are mockingly fighting with each other, because Krishna sometimes cracks a joke and Radha is like, go away. Huh? And then she hits lovingly. When she hits lovingly, her bangles will make a sound. Krishna may sometimes play the flute for her. And Radharani gets very happy. Oh, wow, how beautiful, how beautiful. She'll say such words. So all these little things, when they are there with each other together, and they are so happy in each other's company, and such words, the sound of the anklet or the sound of the necklace, or the sound of the laughter, all these sounds, they are coming outside the grove. So the manjaris, us manjaris sitting outside, we have the fortune, the luck to hear it. So Saraswati Manjari is also sitting there, and Manjari is saying, oh Radharani, will you please bless me again, that I may be here I may be able to hear the sounds even while I'm sitting far off, just waiting eagerly for it. Oh Radharani, please be kind on us. Please be kind on us. So what is the thing? So you saw how Manjari goes. First she requests, make me your maid servant. Then she takes all the seva thing and then all the ingredients for seva, and then she holds Radharani's hand, takes her to the grove, makes them sit together. Then Manjari comes out, Saraswati Manjari comes out, sits there, and then she's hearing all these sounds, and they are enjoying differently inside the grove, Radha Krishna. But Manjari is sitting outside, is enjoying more, seeing the couple happy, seeing Radhani, when Radhani smiles inside the grove, Manjari can actually visualize the face of Radharani, how beautiful and how charming she must be right now, because she has seen Radharani smiling. And the smile will be mixed with shyness or some fake anger or some like how Radharani has so many expressions in her face. So Manjari sitting here is like, oh, she must be looking so beautiful. And when she's looking so beautiful, how must Krishna be? Oh, Krishna must be falling flat for her. Krishna must be like so enchanted, so mesmerized right now. And just thinking of Krishna and Radha, Manjari is getting mesmerized. Manjari is getting enchanted. This is the beauty. Just by hearing the sounds. Sakhi says, when Radharani, please bless me. Once more, I want to hear those sounds when you meet him. When he plays the flute for you. When he plays the flute for you when you both are alone, and then when that sound of the flute goes in the middle of the night. Imagine this is night, this pitch dark silence. It's pitch dark and silence everywhere, pin drop silence. And Krishna is playing the flute for Radharani. She is the only exclusive audience. Can you imagine that sound? And then when that sound comes out of that grove, Nibrit Nikunj to the Nikunj where all the Manjaris are sitting. Oh, the Manjaris must be lost in that sound completely. है ना, खो जाते होंगे जब कृष्ण भगवान वहां अंदर बांसुरी बजा रहे हैं और बांसुरी की धुन वहां से निवृत्त निकुंज से निकल करके निकुंज में आती है, यहाँ सारी निकुंज में सारी मंजरियां, और वो जब सुनती है उस बांसुरी की धुन को तो मंजरी अपने आप में नृत्य करने लग जाएंगी. नींद कहाँ यहाँ रात को किसी को आने वाली. नृत्य का ये नृत्य उत्सव है, मिलन उत्सव है, मिलन का उत्सव है. इट इज सो फेस्टिव. So she says, please bless me. May I hear this sound again. Anka sthite dayite, Shloka number 47. Anka sthite dayite kimapi pralapam ha mohaneti maduram vidhyatya kasma shyamanuraga madavivvala moharangi श्यामा मणिरजयति कापी निकुंज सिमनी. श्यामा मणि जयति कापी निकुंज सिमनी. आहा, कह रही है एक स्फूर्ति हुआ थी उनको. कह रही है कि उस लीला में देख रही हैं कि राधा रानी है और इनको ये निकुंज में लेकर के गई है. राधा रानी को निकुंज में जब ले गई, अब राधा और कृष्ण का मिलन हुआ है. राधा रानी को वहां पर मंजरी थी, सेवा कर रही है. तब तक राधा रानी को पता नहीं क्या हो गया, वो भूल गई कि कोई है यहाँ पर. राधा रानी इतनी कृष्णमय थी भाव में कि सामने कृष्ण है फिर भी उन्हें दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, और जाकर के उनके अंक में बैठ गई. ये प्रेम की बड़ी विचित्र दशा है कि सामने है कृष्ण लेकिन उनको दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. वो इतनी कृष्णमय, खुद ही कृष्णमय के भाव में है, जाकर के बैठ गई कृष्ण के सामने और कृष्ण को बोल रही है, हाय कृष्ण कहाँ है, मेरे मोहन कहाँ है, कहाँ चले गए, अभी तो सामने थे. हाँ मोहन, मेरे श्याम, तुम कहाँ चले गए. मोहन को देखती है, मोहन के अंक में बैठी है, खुद की परछाई देखती है तो कई बार लगता है उनको कि ये जो है ये कोई मंजरी है. उस मंजरी को पूछ रही, कौन है वो मंजरी? परछाई होंगी, खुद की परछाई। उसको पूछ रही है, अरे मंजरी श्याम कहाँ गए? लेकर क्या हो उनको, लेकर क्या हो। अब बैठी कहाँ है? प्रियतम के गोद में। प्रियतम दिखाई नहीं दे रहे, प्रियतम पीछे है, उनका उनका चेहरा पीछे है, कभी तो प्रीतम कभी दिखते नहीं, कभी सामने दिख रहे हैं तो सामने अब खुद की परछाई देख करके उनको लग रहा है ये कौन आ गई, मेरी प्रीतम कहाँ है। बड़ी प्रेम की विचित्र दशा है। इतनी कृष्णमय है या इतनी उस भाव में खोई है, प्रेम के भाव में खोई है कि सामने होते हुए भी कृष्ण दिखाई नहीं दे रहे। ऐसा हमको भी होता है, लेकिन हमको प्रेम में नहीं होता, हमको नॉर्मल में होता है। हमको ध्यान में कुछ होगा ना, किसी काम में दिमाग फंसा होगा, आप रोड पे चलते रहिए और कोई बाजू से निकल गया आपके, आपका ध्यान नहीं जाएगा, क्योंकि आपका दिमाग उस काम में फंसा हुआ है। होता है कि नहीं, हमारे साथ कई बार हुआ है ऐसा। तो ये तो राधा रानी है, ये तो हमेशा कृष्ण के ही भावों में खोई रहती है, मिलन के भाव में, कभी विरह के भाव में, और पल पल में इनका विरह, पल पल में इनका मिलन होता है। सामने कृष्ण को देख रही है तो अपनी परछाई देखती हैं, उसको पूछती हैं कृष्ण कहाँ है। अगर सामने नहीं देखी, उनके अंक में कृष्ण पीछे बैठे, उनके अंक में जाकर के बैठी है, अब कृष्ण नहीं दिखाई दे रहे, सरस्वती को पूछ रही, सरस्वती कृष्ण कहाँ गए? कृष्ण के बिना क्या कहूंगी मैं, ले आओ कृष्ण को। तो कृष्ण बोलते, अरे भोली मैं तेरे सामने हूं। और राधा रानी रोए जा रही। इतने सेकंड में तो राधा रानी रोने लगती है कि कहाँ गए कृष्ण, इनके बिना मैं कैसे रहूंगी, मेरा मन नहीं लग रहा। तो कृष्ण उनको सांत्वना देने के लिए सामने आते, राधे होश में आओ, होश में आओ, पगली मैं तुम्हें छोड़कर कहीं नहीं गया, बावरी देखो मुझे, होश में आओ थोड़ा, होश में, मैं ही हूं, मैं ही हूं। किस बात का तुम विलाप कर रही हो, मैं ही हूं, मेरे अंक में बैठी हो तुम, मैं ही हूं। और जब इनको होश आता है, तुम, हाँ, आकर के आलिंगन कर लेती हैं। तो सरस्वती कहती है, सरस्वती ने ये देखा है, जब वो आलिंगन करती है वो इतनी सुंदर लगती है राधा रानी, अपने पीली पीली सुनहरी अंग कांति के साथ, भगवान नीले नीले उनके उनके वक्षस्थल पर अपना सर टेकती हैं, तो कहती है श्यामा मणि। ऐसी राधा रानी दिख रही है, श्याम की मणि, या जो सबसे सुंदर है गोपियों में, वो श्यामा मणि। श्यामा यानी राधा रानी का नाम भी श्यामा, श्याम श्यामा हम कहते हैं। तो ये श्यामा मणि, ये मेरी स्वामिनी, ये जो कृष्ण के होते हुए भी, ऐसे उनके विरह में सामने होते हुए भी, उनके अंक में बैठ करके भी, उनके समीप होते हुए भी उनके अंदर प्रेम का ऐसा उत्कर्ष होता है कि उनके अंदर विरह ज्वाला उदित होने लगती है। ऐसे मेरी जो स्वामिनी है, इनकी जय हो, इनकी जय हो। So in this next shlok, Kinkari has taken Radharani to Shyam Sundar, and they're sitting in the grove. They have just entered, and Kinkari is still, trying to help. Before leaving the grove, the Kinkari is just see whether the room is all set up or not, the bed, if there is anything. She's setting it up. The flowers, she'll keep it in proper place. And the snacks and the juices that she has brought, she'll keep it in proper place. She'll clean up the place, so that the couple will have a good time. If water is needed, she'll do that. Everything she has to take care of before she leaves. So while she's doing that, Radharani is looking at Krishna, and suddenly something happens to her. She is so lost in the thought of Krishna that she forgets that she is with Krishna. And in that mood, in that ecstasy, she goes and sits on the lap of Krishna. So she's sitting on the lap of Krishna. Now Krishna is behind, and she's not able to see Krishna. And she then starts feeling that separation, and she starts crying. She's like, Saraswati, where is Krishna? Where is he? Then Krishna is like, you are with me. You're sitting on my lap. She looks at him, and then she only sees her reflection. And she's like, Manjari, where is Krishna? I cannot be without him. Where is he? Please get him. I want to see him. Where is he? Find it out. Find out. And Krishna is like, Radharani, come back to normal. Become normal. Come back to your senses. You are with me. I am here. I am right in front of you. You're sitting on my lap. I'm touching you. You are with me. We are not far away. Come back to your senses. And when Krishna talks so sweetly and Radharani comes back to her senses and she sees, oh, Krishna is with me. Because right now she has cried so much, she becomes very tired and then she just puts her head on Krishna's chest and lies down peacefully. And this scene, Manjari is seeing because she is inside the grove right now. And Manjari says, my Radharani, how much does she love Krishna? Look at her. How much she is engrossed in the love for Krishna. Oh, my Radharani. Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho. When she has kept her head on Krishna's chest, Saraswati says, she looks like a jewel hanging on Krishna's neck. That's how beautiful. And she calls her Shamamani. Oh, my Shamamani, my Radha. Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho. Next one. We go to the next slok, next bhav. Kunjantare kimapi jatarasotsavayaha Shrutva tadalapita shinjitamisritani Shriradhike tavaraha paricharikaham Dvarastita rasaride patita kadasyam. फिर से वही प्रार्थना, भाव उसी भाव में ही है कि दोनों मिले हैं राधा कृष्ण और ये बाहर बैठी हैं कुंज के और कहती हैं कब वो समय मुझे वापस मिलेगा, वो अवसर मुझे वापस कब मिलेगा कि मैं जब आप अंदर होंगी आपके नुपुर किंकणी के स्वर उसको सुनकर, उसकी जो ध्वनि आएगी उसको सुनकर मैं उस रस में निमग्न हो जाऊंगी। हे राधा रानी कृपा करो, कृपा करो, मैं उस रस में फिर से निमग्न होना चाहती हूँ। मैं आपकी सेविका के रूप में आपके कुंज में आना चाहती हूँ और वहां पर आकर के आप दोनों को देख करके फिर जब आप मुझे इशारा करेंगी, चलो तुम द्वार पर चली जाओ, जब आप वो इशारा करेंगी मैं द्वार पर जाऊंगी। जब ऐसा और जब आप दोनों का मिलन होगा और उसमें जब नुपुर किंकणी की जो बात की जो ध्वनि उठेगी कब मुझे सुनाई देगी। हे राधा रानी कृपा करें, कृपा करें, मुझे वापस वो सुनना है। इसमें और एक उनको लीला नजर आती है। एक बार हुआ ये, आंख बंद थी, भाव ऐसे चल रहे हैं इनके, तो निकुंज में गए और जब ये जो लीला चल रही थी पहले वाली लीला कि राधा रानी भाव विभोर हो रही हैं और कृष्ण को भूले जा रही हैं। ठीक, कृष्ण को भूले भूले जा रही हैं और फिर होश आ जाता है उनको। अब होश तो आ गया, होश आकर के अब मंजरी तो निकल गई बाहर वहां से। राधा ने कहा अब तुम जाओ द्वार पर ही बैठो, अब मैं इनके हाजिर होंगी। तो मंजरी तो आ गई, मंजरी आ गई। अब अंदर खूब हंसी बोली ठिठोली प्रेम का वातावरण बना है। थोड़ी देर में अब उल्टा होता है यहाँ पर। अब कृष्ण भगवान श्याम सुंदर देखते हैं प्रियतमा को और उनकी बोली इतनी सुंदर है, इतनी सुंदर है कि श्याम सुंदर से एक टक चित्रवत होकर के देखने लगते राधा रानी को। अब श्याम सुंदर खो जाते हैं इनके अंदर, भाव विभोर हो जाते हैं। इनको अब होश नहीं है, पहले राधा रानी होश खोई थी, अब कौन खोज खो रहे, अब श्याम सुंदर होश खो गए। ऐसे देखे ऐसे देखे ऐसे देखे, इतनी सुंदर। और श्याम सुंदर को पहले की बात याद आएगी कि मेरे विरह में ये कैसी हो गई थी। और जैसी वो बात याद आई श्याम सुंदर आंख बंद करके बैठ गए। अब राधा रानी सामने बैठी है, राधा रानी सामने बैठी है, हंस बोल रही है, बातें कर रही हैं और श्याम सुंदर का मन उनकी पहले वाले भाव में चला गया और राधा मुझसे कितना प्रेम करती है ये सोच करके श्याम सुंदर आंख बंद करके ध्यानमग्न हो गए। उसी क्षण सामने राधा देख रही है, ये क्या हो गया, मैं सामने बैठी हूं और ये ध्यानमग्न हो रहे। तो राधा ने क्या कहा, राधा रानी ने इनसे कहा, सखी को, सखी इशारे से बुलाया, इधर आ, इधर आ। सखी गई अंदर, बोले देख इनका ध्यान दे, अब मैं छुपने जा रही हूँ, इनको बड़ा ध्यान मग्न हो रहा है ना, अब देखते हैं ये क्या करते हैं, तो तू इनका ध्यान रख, मैं यहाँ से निकुंज में जाकर के छुप जाऊंगी। अब निकुंज में जाकर के छुप गई। छुप गई। थोड़ी देर में जब ये जा रही थी राधा रानी, तो इनके नुपुर बज रहे हैं, राधा रानी के नुपुर बज रहे हैं, और सामने सरस्वती बैठी है और कृष्ण ध्यान मग्न है। कृष्ण भगवान को नुपुर सुनाई दे रहा है, छन 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 छन। तब तक भगवान का ध्यान भंग हुआ। ध्यान भंग हुआ तब तक तो राधा रानी वहां से गायब हो गई थी। अब दोनों जन नुपुर सुन रहे थे, सरस्वती भी नुपुर सुन रही थी और ये भी नुपुर सुन रहे हैं, और तब तक ध्यान भंग हो गया। जब नेत्र खुला तो राधा नहीं है, मंजरी है। कहीं राधा तो अभी थी ना, कहां चली गई मेरी राधा? सरस्वती ने बोला, क्या करती रह करके, तो तुम्हारे सामने बैठी है और तुम देखो आंख बंद करके बैठे हो, पता नहीं क्या सोचते हुए। तंग हो गई, बोली अब मुझे आने रहना, ये तो ऐसे ही इनको अपने ध्यान मग्न होना है तो होने दो, मैं चली। और उस समय पर कृष्ण भगवान व्याकुल हो गए, एकदम व्याकुल हो गए। उनसे रहा ही नहीं गया, ये क्या हो रहा है, कहाँ हो राधे, राधे कहाँ हो तुम? सरस्वती तुमने उनको जाने क्यों दिया? अरे मैंने अगर नेत्र भी बंद किया है तो मैं उन्हीं के बारे में सोच रहा हूँ, मैं तो इसी ख्याल में डूबा था सरस्वती कि वो मुझसे कितना प्रेम करती है। हाय मैंने ये क्या कर दिया सामने होते हुए भी मैं। लेकिन मैं तुमसे क्या कहूँ, आंखें खुली हो या है बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। कैसे कहूँ मैं तुमसे सरस्वती, प्यार कैसे होता है? सरस्वती तुम जानती हो, क्यों जाने दिया तुमने? जाओ देखो दूर नहीं गई होंगी, लेकर के उनको वापस आओ। और राधा ने तो वहां से थोड़ी निकल के केवल संकेत दूसरे दूसरे कुंज में बैठ के छुपी हुई सब बारी बातें सुन रही थी। और जब राधा ने देखा इनका विलाप, रो रहे मेरे लिए, राधे तुम कहाँ हो, राधे मुझे छोड़ करके क्यों चली गई? राधे और ढूंढते हुए उनको निकल रहे हैं आतुरता से। निकल करके वहां पर एक कर्णक लता है, क्रीपर है, उसको बैठ के आलिंगन कर रहे, कहाँ है मेरी राधे, कहाँ है मेरी राधा? जब राधा रानी ने ये देखा तो उनसे रहा नहीं गया। फिर वो छुपी हुई थी लेकिन छुपते हुए निकल करके बाहर आई। जब वो आई हैं तो जिस तरीके से आई और उस तेजी में जिस तरीके से आई, उस समय पर जो नुपुर की आवाज हुई और द्वार पे खड़ी मंजरी ये सब कुछ देख रही थी। दोनों इतने प्रेमाकुल थे, दोनों ने आकर के जब आलिंगन किया है, वो जो प्रेम का संचार हुआ है। सखी कहती है, कब मुझे उस द्वार पर जाने मिलेगा, कब मैं इन लीलाओं का दर्शन फिर करूंगी, कब मैं आपकी उस नुपुर की वाणी को सुनूंगी। कभी जिस नुपुर की वाणी में खो गए और उसी नुपुर की वाणी को सुनते ही श्याम सुंदर में फिर चेतना का संचार हो गया कि मेरी राधा मेरे पास आ रही है। आप दोनों का जब मिलन होता है तो आप दोनों मिलते हैं। आपको देख करके उनका माधुर्य बढ़ता है, उनको देख करके आपका माधुर्य बढ़ता है, लेकिन आप दोनों को देख करके हमारा माधुर्य बढ़ता है, हम सखियों का माधुर्य बढ़ता है। आप दोनों यूं ही जुग जुग मिलते रहे। हे राधा रानी, मुझे दोबारा उस सेवा का मौका दीजिए। So here in this pastime, Sakhi is like, she was meditating and then she's like, Radharani, when will that day come that I will take you to the groves and then you will tell me, Saraswati, leave us alone now, I want to spend time with my beloved, and then I will leave, and then I'll be sitting there at the doorway, at the entrance, and I will hear the sound of your anklets. Oh Radharani, I really want to hear them again. And Sakhi goes into the vision again. She gets a vision. So in this Leela, in this pastime, Radharani and Krishna are meeting. So in the earlier pastime, Radharani had lost her consciousness and she was like looking, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And in this pastime, what happens? They are meeting and Krishna looks at Radharani, and then while he's looking, and Radharani is talking so sweetly, as if Some sweet nectar is dropping from her mouth. That's how sweetly she's talking. And then Krishna is looking at her and hearing, because it's like nectar hearing his, entering his ears. He's like, keep on talking, Radha. I cannot even tell you. I am just drowning in the nectar. Just go on talking. Just go on. How nicely. When you talk, it seems like I'm hearing some music. It's like music to the ears. Please talk. Go on, go on, go on. And ladies, we want to keep talking. And the men have to listen. So that's what Radharani is doing. She's talking, talking, talking. Krishna is listening patiently. And when she's talking, all that expression on her face, her eyes shining bright, opening up, her smile, her eyebrows, everything, emoting, her hands, the movement of her hands, everything is gorgeous. And Krishna is so happy looking at her. And then suddenly, while she's talking, Krishna is looking at everything. And then Krishna suddenly remembers how much she loves me. How much. She is always thinking about me. Oh, I wish I can understand her love. And Krishna says like this, in his head is thinking. Radha is going on talking, Krishna in her head is thinking, and Krishna goes into deep, he closes his eyes and he's only thinking, oh, how much she loves me. Oh, what love. And he has closed his eyes and he's got into deep trance thinking about Radha. And Radha is sitting in front of him and talking, and then she looks, he's not opening his eyes. And Radharani thinks, what just happened to him? Then Radharani, she just calls Saraswati, who is sitting outside in the entrance. She's like, Radharani comes out there slowly and she's like, Saraswati, come here. Saraswati, come here, come here, come here. Saraswati enters there. What happened? She's like, look at Krishna. They're whispering. Look at Krishna. I was talking to him and look at him. He just closes his eyes. I don't even know if he's sleeping. What just happened to him? Forget it. I don't think so. I don't know. Let me do one thing. I am leaving this place and I will go and hide in the groves. You just sit in front of him and let's see what happens. Okay, let's see. So Manjari is like, okay, Radharani, I'll do that. You go, you go. And then Radharani slowly, she's going out so that, and she's trying to be like, very soft and gentle while she's walking so that her anklet should make minimal noise. It should not disturb Krishna's trance. So Radharani goes slowly and hides herself in the other grove somewhere nearby. She can see Krishna from there and she can see Manjari from there, but these people cannot see. And she hides. So while she's doing like this, she's going outside, Then Krishna was in deep trance. He's thinking about Radha, and suddenly he hears this little slight sound of the anklet. She's like, ching, 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 ching. And then Krishna just opens his eyes. Huh? And then he's like, where did I come? And then he looks at Manjari. He's like, Manjari, how come you are here? I was thinking about Radha. I think Radha was here talking to me. She was there, right, with me? Just some few hours ago, she had become unconscious because of me, right? I was thinking of that. Where is she now? What happened? So Saraswati is like, why would she stay here for you? She has been talking to you so nicely. And you are smiling at her, and then suddenly you close your eyes and you go in some other world as if you are sleeping. What kind of manners are these? Somebody is talking and you just close your eyes. Are this correct? So is this good? She just left. This is disrespect. Somebody is talking and you just close your eyes as if you're sleeping. So Radharani said, Saraswati, I'm done with this guy. I'm done with Krishna. Looks like he's bored with my talks already. He closed his eyes. He does not want to say that to me so that I will be heard. So now he's becoming a gentleman. He's just closing his eyes. I don't know what he's doing. So you take care of him. I'm going. This was not the case, but Saraswati is like trying to do this. Gaslighting. So Saraswati says all this. And Radha and Krishna is like, Saraswati, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't you know how much I love her? I was waiting all this time for her to come here. I was waiting for her to come here. I was waiting for her to come here. your lullaby. I, I,
I was waiting.
yeah. So, Radharani just left. So Radharani left. So he says, Krishna says, you should not have allowed him to go. She says, if you sleep like this while somebody's talking, she better go. No, I was not sleeping, Sakhi. I was just lost in her melodious voice. Her when she was talking, it appeared like song to me, and it was so beautiful. I just got lost in that, and that's why I closed my eyes. She's like, what? She was singing you some lullaby, very melodious lullaby that you have to sleep. Oh my baby, go to sleep. She was talking like that. No, Sakhi, you understand. I really like her. She should not have left, and you should have stopped her. You should have made her understand. Radha, where are you? And then Krishna gets very restless. He's like, Radhe, where are you? Sakhi, please help me. Go now. She must not be far. And this is already so dark. What are you doing? Come, let's go find Radhe. And then Krishna comes out with Manjari. They both are coming out. And Radha, where are you? Radha, where are you? Krishna sees a creeper there with beautiful yellow flowers. It reminds her of Radha. And then he's like, and Radha's favorite flowers. He's like, Kanaklata, my Kanaklata, where are you? Where is Radhe? Have you seen her? And Radha was hiding right behind the Kanaklata, and Radharani comes out from there. She sees and she starts laughing. So when she comes like this, Radharani is coming from there. Her anklets are again, that was a fast walk now. She comes out hurriedly. Chan, 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 chan. And then she comes hurriedly running, and then she laughs at Krishna and gives him a good tight hug. And Krishna is like, okay, thank God you're right in front of me. You've not gone so far. And Saraswati sees this. And now they have both gone inside. Saraswati has meditated on this, and then when she opens her eyes, she comes back to her senses, and when she becomes from Manjari, she becomes Prabodhanand Saraswati. She says, oh, Radharani, when will that day come? When will that day come that I will see you again and I will be able to hear the melodious sound of your anklets? Please, I want to be waiting there at the door, and then you will call me, and such beautiful pastimes will happen where I will also get a chance to serve you and to see Krishna, how much he loves you, how he cries for you, how restless he gets when you are not in front of him, how he gets deeply in trance even when you are in front of him, and how you get completely lost in his thoughts and you just can't see Krishna. What just happens? This different bhav, this different emotions. Oh Radharani, I want to see it again. So बार बार प्रार्थना कर रही कि हे राधारानी, वो जो अलग अलग जो लीलाएं हुई कि भगवान कृष्ण आपकी याद में हमेशा रहते हैं, कि आप नेत्रों के समक्ष हैं, फिर भी आपकी बातों में ऐसे खो जाते हैं, आपकी मधुर ध्वनि, मधुर वार्ता में खो जाते हैं, कि नेत्र बंद है और आप वहां से चले गए, उन्हें पता भी नहीं चल रहा, नेत्र खोलते हैं तो आपके लिए कैसे व्याकुल हो जाते हैं. हे राधा रानी, मुझे पुनः वो देखना है. और कहती है, जब भगवान आपके सामने होते, जब श्याम सुंदर आपके सामने होते, आपके अंदर कैसे प्रेम की ये भावना आती है, ये क्या महाभाव है ये, कि सामने होकर के भी आपको दिखाई नहीं देते, आपके अंदर ऐसी विरह बार बार उठती है, कहाँ है मेरे कृष्ण, कहाँ है मेरे कृष्ण, कृष्ण के बिना मैं नहीं रह सकती, कृष्ण के बिना वो जो आप दोनों का प्रेम है, ना वो आपके बिना रह सकते, ना आप उनके बिना रह सकती हैं. ये ऐसा प्रेम, मुझे आपकी दासी होने से ऐसा सौभाग्य मिला है. ये अंतर की लीला, निवृत्त निकुंज की ये लीलाएं, आप दोनों का ये प्रेम, हे राधा रानी, आपसे यही प्रार्थना है, हमको आप मंजरी बना करके रखे कि ये अंतर की लीलाएं, वो आपके नुपुर किंकणी की ध्वनि, वो आपके मधुर वाणी की ध्वनि, वो आप दोनों में जब प्रेम होता है, वो मधुर प्रेम की तरंगे, उसमें हम डूब जाएं, उस सरोवर में हम डूब जाएं. हे राधा रानी, हम पर ऐसी कृपा करते रहना, हमें आपके द्वार की दासी बना लीजिए। द्वार स्थिता रस हृदय पतिता कदा स्याम, कब मैं आपके द्वार पर रहने वाली उदासी बनूंगी हे राधा रानी, ऐसी आप हम पर कृपा कीजिए। So we will end it up here today. Beautiful Leelas. Next Leela tomorrow. Jai Shri Krishna.
मैं वो गा दूं भजन?
जय कृष्ण।
या सरस किशोरी वयस की थोरी, रति रस भोरी, कीजे कृपा की को श्री राधे, कीजे कृपा की को। साधन हीन दीन मेरा धे, तुम करुणामयी प्रेम अगाधे, काके द्वारे जाए पुकारे, कौन निहारे दीन दुखी की ओर, श्री राधे कीजे कृपा की को। करत अघन नहीं नेक अघान, भरत उदर जो शुकर धाम, करी बर जोरी लखी निज ओरी, तुम बिन मोरी कौन सुधारे दो, श्री राधे कीजे कृपा की को। भलो बुरो जैसो हूँ तिहारो, तुम बिन को हितु हमारो, भानु दुलारी सुधिलो हमारी, शरण तिहारी हों पतितन सिर मोर, श्री राधे कीजे कृपा की को। गोपी प्रेम की भिक्षा दीजे, कैसे हूँ मोहे अपनी कर लीजे, तब गुण गावत दिवस बितावत, दृग झरिलावत है प्रेम विभोर, श्री राधे कीजे कृपा की को। पाए तिहारो प्रेम किशोरी, छके प्रेम रस ब्रज की खोरी, कीजे कृपा की को, श्री राधे कीजे कृपा की को। जय जय श्री राधे श्याम।
जय 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 जय, बहुत सुंदर भजन।
बहुत सुंदर वर्डिंग है। Can you
माता।
send it
जी जी माता,
please?
ये
बहुत
कृपालु,
सुंदर wording
बिल्कुल
है।
माता, ये कृपालु महाराज जी
बहुत
के
अच्छा था, वेरी वेरी वेरी
Thank you,
सिंपल
aunty.
आल्सो,
Wording
प्रोनाउंसिएशन
is
वेरी गुड नो, सही है ना,
wording is
भाव
so
में
good.
होता
बहुत अच्छा था।
Thank you.
है। थैंक यू।
All right. Tomorrow we'll take a break from the class, okay? Just for tomorrow.
Okay,
Then
okay.
we'll meet on Monday.
ओके स्मिता जी,
Okay.
All right.
ओके
All right.
ओके,
Okay.
थैंक यू
राधे राधे,
थैंक यू एवरीवन,
हरि
हरि
बोल,
बोल,
हरि
राधे
बोल।
राधे, थैंक यू।
राधे राधे।